Welcome back everybody to another video from Bulls to the Wall Trading. This is going to be a recap video for October 18th, 2017. I hope everybody had a great morning, and hopefully if you've been following my watch list, hopefully you invested in something and made some money. Before I go into this recap, as always, I'm not a financial planner or advisor. Please do your own research, and no company is sponsoring me to use their platform. Alright, today I had a just about a break-even day. I got into two trades. I got into a trade a little bit late in the day. I actually just finished it. I broke one of my rules, which is I only trade till 10, but I'm trying a different style of trading to add to my pre-market high or previous day high trading, and I'll show you guys a little bit about that. So to recap the ones that I had yesterday, the ones that I keep an eye, I'm not going to go over these 4 or 5 right here because of the low volume. So I'm just going to do this right here, and I think I'm going to do this going forward. I'm only going to focus on high volume because I don't want to waste my time. So the first one is going to be INFI. And let's see what happened with this one. This is the first time that I'm looking at this chart, because again, in the pre-market it didn't have high volume, so I didn't bother looking at it. We drew our line at $3.13 and it took a dip, so didn't really miss much there. SRAX, this one was the one that had a spike up yesterday right at the market close to 575, and I believe in my watch list video last night I said that in the morning it would kind of take a dip and hopefully we wanted it to recover. It took that dip and it never recovered. So this is again, I didn't really watch this one because I saw that it was trending down, and I didn't really keep up with it. There was a lot of good stocks today, and you know, I only have 2 eyes, so there was a lot of good stocks. So again, same thing with these. I'm gonna skip all of these and just going straight to the ones that have at least 1 million. So GLUU, this one we drew our line at $4.71. So we had our line at $4.71. Didn't really keep up with this one because it didn't have much movement during the pre-market, but as you can tell, it broke through that line and it made highs of $4.73. So you only would have made about 2 cents per share. So not a big gain there. So again, I didn't really keep this one on watch. APHB is the next one on the list. Let's see here. Come on, computer, please. Alright, there we go. APHB, this one broke our line this morning to $1.80. I didn't really like the fact that it started going downhill with these little dojis. So again, I didn't keep this one on watch, or this one didn't make the cut to one of the 4 that I focus on. But as you can tell, when the market opened, it went down. So again, didn't do what we wanted it to do. NEOT, this one is one that I did have on one of my the 4 stocks that I did focus on. We drew our line here at $2 last night. It broke through to 205 in the pre-market, and as you can see, when the market opened, it went down, and it never really recovered. So I had this one on my top 4, but it didn't do what we wanted it to do, so I did not invest in this one. OPTT, this one is one that I did not focus on, and I ended up missing out. I had this one on my watch list last night. We drew our line at the $2 mark. It broke that $2 mark and it made highs of $2.10. And as you can see, when the market opened, it started moving up until it broke that $2.10 all the way up to $2.45. So the reason I didn't have this one on my my top 4 is because of these movements. They weren't sharp, precise movements. There's smaller candles and really all over the place. And when I was analyzing other charts, I liked other charts more than this one. Like I said earlier, I only have one pair of eyes. I can't keep an eye on 10, 15 stocks, so I have to pick the best ones that I think are going to perform. This one, it didn't look all that great to me, but it ended up performing. So again, I can't blame myself. I just picked something that looked better. I did invest a little later in this one. I'll show you guys what I did once I finish with my recapping all these stocks. TRXC is another one that made my top 4 because of this move right here, $5 yesterday, and it just kind of consolidated all through the day, but when the market opened, it took a dive. Never really came back to push that $5 mark. IDXG is another one that I had as my top 4. It spiked up in the pre-market to highs of $1.75. It came back down and then it took a dive as the market opened. TROV, this one is one that I invested in and I took a small loss. So it went up in the pre-market, and by the way, this is from my morning scanner. I did not have these last night. So this one came up and let's see, I think it was around 93 cents, 96 cents. So instead of buying above 96 cents, I would much rather buy at $1 or close to $1, hoping that it could break that dollar resistance point. So when it came up to $1, I bought expecting the break above the $1 point or the $1 mark. Unfortunately, it did not break, and then it just started coming down, and that's when I cut my losses and I took a small loss. Just because a stock comes close to the line that we draw doesn't mean that it's 100% going to cross above. You have to buy in expecting or anticipating that cross above, and that's what I did. I bought around 99 cents or maybe even $1, hoping that with momentum and volume it'll cross above. It didn't do that. It started coming down, and at some point I said, okay, this isn't doing what I want it to do, and I cut my losses and I took a loss. No big deal. Stocks are not gonna do what you expect them to do all the time. It's great if it was a guaranteed that once it comes close to this line it'll break above, but it's not guaranteed. And PLX is the next one that I had in my morning scanner. This one went up to 93 cents. Again, instead of drawing my line here at 93 cents, I drew it at $1 because I wanted to break above that whole dollar mark, but it never quite went up there. So going back to OPTT, I saw this big run that it had. Right, let me delete this right here. So I saw this run that it had right here. I'm gonna put it right there. So I recognize that I missed this jump right here, and it went all the way up to $2.45. So what I am starting to get into or experiment with or try to add to my pre-market high or previous day high is to invest in the daily high. So at this point right here, this was the daily high at around 9:46 a.m. at $2.45. So I drew my line right there, and my mentality was to hopefully catch this stock coming and crossing above the daily high, just like we do in the morning. Just the same situation, but it's just during the day after the market opened. So I was watching this whole thing, just watching it move along, and I got in around here at $2.45 or $2.44, somewhere around there, and I made a quick little gain right here. I got out at around 252, somewhere around there, not quite sure, don't remember, but I made a quick little profit there to kind of offset the loss that I took with PLX. So this is you might be seeing more videos like this where I invest in the daily high. It's basically the same concept that I do at nights and in the morning, but you're just playing it during the day. So essentially, if I wanted to, I could say, okay, well, I'm gonna invest again if it breaks. Oops, wrong tool. I could say I'm going to invest in this one again when it breaks above $2.54. And then if it comes up to here, starts creeping up with good volume, you could invest at around $2.53 or $2.54, hoping and expecting the cross above the daily high. Is it guaranteed that it's going to cross above? No, but you have to take a risk, and that's the risk that you're taking. You're expecting it to go above, but it can come up here and then come down. So it's a risk that you have to take. So that about does it for this video. I hope this video helped you guys out. I hope you're learning from these videos. If you have any questions or any concerns, or if there's anything you want to see, please leave me a comment. I'll gladly answer any questions or make a video to clarify anything. Please like and subscribe, and be on the lookout for a watch list video later tonight. And that's it, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and check back in later.